This is the peony flowering dahlia known as Bishop of Llandaff. It's known as Bishop of Llandaff because he created it in his garden many, many years ago. It was introduced in the late 1920s. Many, many years ago, a very astute gardener told me that if I ever saw the red of Bishop of Llandaff, I would never forget it. And boy, was he right. This is just an incredible color red. I have no idea why it's called, or it's in the division called peony flowering. There is nothing about this plant or its flower that is reminiscent of peonies, but that's where it's placed in the hierarchy of dahlias. As this blossom is brand new, as the blossom matures, it gets this gold crown, and sometimes the red fades a little bit, as you can see, to an almost purplish red. The plants themselves can get as tall as 42 inches. In general, they're in the 36-inch range. The leaves are dark, but not black. The stems are very dark, almost black. The plant itself, and of course its blossoms, are incredibly showy. So this is the peony flowering heirloom dahlia known as Bishop of Llandaff. Look at this screwball. Believe it or not, this is a dahlia. It is the anemone flowering dahlia known as Florinor. Now, anemone flowering is supposed to call to mind anemones, but like with its sister, the blue bayou, these dahlias, I think, only call to mind themselves. They are incredibly unique, incredibly interesting, and if you want a garden of rarities, they are an essential. These little plants only get to be about 30 to 36 inches tall, and each one of them has a single layer of pinkish, salmon pink to rose pink petals, outer petals. And in the center, the puffball consists of tubular petals that form this incredible yellow, sunshine yellow puffball. It's a rarity. It's very interesting. It is also a lovely plant. This is the anemone flowering dahlia known as Florinor. That's Florinor, Florinor. And you can purchase this dahlia on our website, www.harvesting-history.com. Believe it or not, this is a dahlia. And believe it or not, each bloom looks pretty much like this one. This is what is known as a specialty dahlia. It doesn't fit in any of the classes of dahlia currently recognized. It's called a specialty dahlia, and this one's name is Twinnings or Twinings Smartie, S-M-A-R-T-I-E. I don't know much to say about this, except it is extremely rare, and if you are cultivating rare things in your garden, you definitely need one of these dahlias. It is also incredibly interesting because each blossom is slightly different in that we don't know whether it will have 1, 2, or 3 white petals. We do know it will have an abundance of these luscious red petals and a huge yellow blossom center. The blossoms are tiny for dahlias. They are no more than 2, at most 3 inches in diameter. And the plants themselves are rather sparse in nature and don't get much more than 30 inches in height. As I said before, if you cultivate rare things in your garden, you have to have one of these. If you just like curious things in your garden, you have to have one of these. Twining's Smarty is a specialty dahlia, and it can be purchased from us on our website at www.harvesting-history.com. Twining's Smarty. If you have enjoyed this video, please come to our website www.harvesting-history.com, where you can purchase heirloom, non-GMO vegetables, flowers, and herbs. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends our channel. On the left side of your screen, there is our most recent video, and on the right side of your screen is one of our playlists. We are Harvesting History, seeding the future.